Hey Aquarius, we getting ready to do your early August love reading. We getting ready to see what you guys got going on. And for the most part, let's just see if love even comes out. But like lately, love been coming out for everybody. I've been doing like open readings, but like everybody's in love right now. Is it summer love? Summer love. We about to find out. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. And it's going to be early August. Okay, early August. Let's see what y'all got going on. You know me, like always, looking good, smelling good, tasting good. Purr. Unbothered. hmm Yep. Smelling like money, looking like money, tasting like money. Okay. I don't know. Smelling good, looking good, tasting good. It's like my motto, like, gots to be. Let me make sure I'm not gonna do no bloopers over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my little pasties is on, okay? Let me make sure my pasties is pasting, okay? All right, cool. So that's what I got going on, Aquarius. Like, I'm feeling in good spirits. I hope you guys are feeling the spirits. I hope all your family and pets are well. Um, and I just hope that everybody has peace in their soul and in their heart. We need more of that. You know, so many people aggravated, messy, just going through it. Like life is just so much better when we just come together and like have great sex. Like what you thought I was gonna say? I'm a Scorpio, okay? All right, cool. So let's see what Aquarius. Let's see what I got going on for early August, early Augusta. Augusta. Anyway, early August for the Aquarius. Let's see what y'all got going on for my Aquariuses. Well, shout out to my Aquariuses. Hope you're having a great summer. We finna look into this and see what y'all got going on. Okay. Sipping on my lemonade. It's like 100 outside. It's hot as hell in Atlanta. That's why I like doing my readings till the sun comes down. Then tonight I'm gonna be outside. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm single. I'm beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just don't get outside. I think that's my problem. So I'm gonna start going out more often. You feel me? So yeah, that part. What's going on, Aquarius? Which I got going on. I feel I'm not gonna be single for too long too. Let me just state that. let me just note clock that T. Clock that T, okay? But getting back to the Aquariuses. Let's see what I got going on. What's going on for early August Aquarius? Okay. I don't know why it's been popping out lately. Everybody's getting pregnant. Is the dog pregnant? Well, I got the dog was pregnant. Okay, machismo, somebody stepping up to the plate. Okay, good. All right. So this is going to be a good pregnancy finally, Aquarius, okay? For whoever's pregnant, this is going to be a good pregnancy. Somebody is stepping up to the plate. Lucky break, meaning that you did get a lucky baby daddy. You did get a good one, not a dud. There's no deadbeat dads over here. And he fine. Ooh, who's he? And she fine, Aquarius. You got you a good baby mama, huh? You got you a good one this time. Although there is somebody ghosting you behind this, somebody's upset about this pregnancy. Isn't somebody always upset about the pregnancy? It's always gonna be somebody upset about that marriage. It's always gonna be somebody upset about that pregnancy. Because pregnancies are like marriage, an 18-year marriage. Clack that T. Clack that T. A little 18-year-old marriage. Okay. All right. Lift off. So somebody's actually not only pregnant but getting ready to bust any minute now. Getting ready to bust any minute now. Okay. Any minute now. What's the next card? If I clarify machismo, masculine energy. Okay. Y'all still having good sex though, even though y'all about to bust. Somebody's been staying around waiting for you to bust and busting also. Hey, father was like that, just couldn't stay off me. Like, damn, you don't see I'm 9 months pregnant? I'm out the bus, nigga. Stop humping me. Got laughter over here. Okay. So there is some type of hot and cold with this person. It could possibly be because they're just going through this ghosting with this person. We do have spiritually awoke though too. Okay, and then we do have some type of legal. We will look into that. Okay, to find out what exactly is going on, because this could just be this could be somebody that actually got you pregnant to actually go take this baby off and go be with somebody else who couldn't have kids. I hate to say that. Like, why is it always but that's what I got like in my head. It's given like somebody got you pregnant, you're about to have the baby. That's why they're hot and cold right now, kind of sort of. Because they're actually impregnated you because the person that they're supposed to have a baby with, either the man didn't have the swimming tadpoles, you know what I mean, didn't have the sperm that can actually activate the ovary, or the girl couldn't get pregnant. So either the guy was impotent, or the girl couldn't get pregnant. Either which way, they impregnated you off false terms. And I hate to say that. Okay, but that's what I got from it. Um and that's why, like, it says disappearing act over here also, with loss, disappearing act. So a lot of times, even though I'm getting bits and pieces from it, I really have to see the full spread so I can understand what's going on. So there will be a court date behind this, behind the custody of this child. I'm gonna let you know if you're gonna win or the other person's gonna win. So it could also be like you are an Aquarius and your significant other got another girl pregnant, and you guys are going to go to court like Rashida and Kirk and try to actually get full custody of this baby. Okay, so it could be, but there is some type of legalities tied behind this baby. It can also be that you're a foster care parent and you're actually getting ready to go to court to gain full custody of this child who you were just fostering temporarily, and now you're going for full custody, okay, as a permanent parent. Okay, and not a foster parent, if that makes sense. I am going to check with the legal, just because this is so important. I am going to check with the legalities first and clarify it and see if there's going to be a win or a lose, because it seems like that's more so with the collective, or like what the Aquarius is actually looking for more towards the answer, because everything else is self-explanatory. They want to know, am I going to win this court case concerning this pregnancy, concerning this child, concerning this child support, concerning this foster care, concerning anything that will have to do with kids in the court. It could even be temporary custody, partial custody, full custody. That makes sense for kids that are actually already here. Okay. All right, cool. So let's see what's going on with that. What's going on with the legalities? Clarify legal documents, following paperwork. Let me put the child over here too. Concerning this court and this child. Will the Aquarius win this case? Will the Aquarius win this case? I think it's just too much. I don't like when a lot of cards come out one time. It's like, I need a clear answer. Will the Aquarius win this case? Okay. We have the Magician. So you are going to win this case. And also you are going to get some type of financial help for this child as well. Okay. So that the person is going to complain and the judge is going to tell them they have to work overtime. I don't care if you have to work overtime, whatever you have to do, you will win this case. Clarify legalities and knock up again. So yeah, you will win this case. Clarify, knocked up the legalities again. Clarify, you will win the case. Is there anything else you want to say after winning the case? Okay, so yeah, you will win full custody. You're actually going to be able to walk away with the finances for that child, and you're actually also just going to be able to walk away scot-free. So there's not going to be any partial custody. That makes sense? Or it wouldn't be just you walking away. You see what I'm saying? Like you're walking away scot-free into the next chapter of your life, okay? This person is going to have to pay you for full custody. Yep. Family card proving that. The Emperor. And that motherfucker is going to be pissed. You are going to feel like, aha, I walked away. I won. So this is deep. This is deep, okay? So after we clarified that, because that's really what the Aquarius wanted to know. This is a particular reading for somebody who's in the foster care, fighting over custody, something within that nature. But then in the same token, I do have here what's taken off? Clarify taken off. This could be the person that's actually just pregnant and getting ready to have the baby. The wait, yeah, the wait is over. Yeah, when is this baby coming? What date? When is the baby coming? Okay, that's probably some of you guys in 8 months. So you just got pregnant. So for the people that's 8 months with the pregnancy, be careful for somebody who is having a pregnancy with you under false pretenses. Check to see if they have a wife lingering around that can't have kids. Check to see if they have, and you know who they particularly. And this is crazy because this, I feel like some odd reason, like I feel like this almost happened to me. I've always felt like my daughter's father planned a baby with me because his wife was already old. She was not his wife though, too, but she was already older. So I was 19 and she was like 40 something. And I don't think she could have any more because they didn't have any kids together. So he met me actually as a stripper. And then he planned a baby with me. And I always find that weird. Why would you plan a baby with a stripper? You know what I mean? And then he made my life really, really, really difficult, like right after the baby, almost to the point where, you know what I mean? He made it to the point where it was kind of like he just kept mentioning, you know, I'm a lawyer, I'm well off, and she's a teacher, you know what I mean? We'll give her a good life and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, I won't give a fuck what you can give her. I'm her mom. I'm not going no damn where. And we wound up actually going to a DV shelter. It's a long story. But yeah, my baby father's in the legal system and he is a whole beast in itself. But I kind of got the inkling that this kind of sort of did happen to me. Then that makes sense that somebody would go and impregnate a stripper because you know, if they really do got to take you to court and you're a stripper and somebody's a lawyer and a teacher, who do you think they're going to give the child to? Does that make sense? You know what I mean? But the problem where he messed up is he had a lot of domestic violence with me. So I had him on record for a lot of domestic violence. So him being a DB person, no matter what type of you know, no matter what type of job he had, he wasn't fit because he was a DB person. That makes sense. He just wanted me to give her up willingly. Okay. He didn't say it, but he made my life really, really, really hard. Does that make sense? And it was kind of like wishy washy too. Like the very first I would say the very first couple of years, like very first months of her being born, everything was fine. It didn't start getting really bad until she started getting like 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes sense. I think they wanted to be like not get a brand new baby, but just like do the hard stuff and give her to us when she starts talking and walking. That makes sense, is what I'm saying. All right, cool. So yeah, be careful with that. So that's a message for somebody. See if this person is really, because you found it weird that they actually planned this baby with you. Mine was planned also. Clock that T. See what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, oh, I want to start a family. Like most people just have sex and get pregnant. A lot of people don't start families. And so I always questioned, you know what I mean? If this is something that he was trying to do, or our relationship just wind up dwindling and going downhill at some point. Okay. Especially it was a big 20-year age gap between me and him. Okay. All right, cool. So that's a message for somebody. Also, like I said, 8 months, 7 months. So I have 8 and 7 here also. Anything else as far as when the baby's coming? Just for Aquarius reading. Leo popped up on the board, so possibly a Leo card showed up. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be premature. It's going to happen really fast, so be prepared to you know that your child's going to be incubated. And Is there anything else you want to say as far as lift off? Yeah. I for sure it clarified the sneakiness over this pregnancy. That's why I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Tower moment. Yeah. So right after you have the baby, it's going to be like, are you sure you're going through postpartum depression? I don't think that you're stable enough to take care of this child. I mean, duh, people go through postpartum. You're supposed to be there to lift them up, not take the child. Does that make sense? So you're going to start noticing there's going to be all these little different reasons why they try to take this child away from you. Okay. So be careful with people's motives because believe me, man, children, people pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for children. Okay. And if one can't afford to pay somebody to have one for them, they'll send the men out to get somebody pregnant that gets pregnant like this. And I was one of those. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's a lot. There's a lot of trauma bonding. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm getting for this reading. Okay. All right, cool. So there is, on a lighter note, there is some kinky fantasy, sexually open, looking to explore. Okay. And there is meeting manly expectations. Okay. So there's somebody that is coming to the forefront. I believe this is after your pregnancy, like after this pregnancy drops, because things are going to go left with this baby mama. Things are going to go left with this baby father. I promise you that. I already stated that. Okay. But there is somebody that comes right in there with laughter and joy and like just real sexual energy to help you heal from this. So that's your lucky break right there, is that you actually have somebody to come in and help you with this. Okay, let's see who this person is. Let's clarify who this is. It could be a Gemini, or it could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, or it can be an Aries, or it can be a Pisces. Okay. Also, I want to clarify who's taking you to court for the kid. Taurus involved, Sagittarius involved, Capricorn, or Gemini. Okay. So see how that resonates with you. And who's pregnant. This is for maybe Gemini, maybe your significant other got somebody pregnant and they'll be going to court. Okay. Does that make sense? So let's clarify the pregnancy. Taurus again, Capricorn came out again, Libra or Aries. Okay. So check to see on them sides, see how that resonates with you and your peoples. But that's what I got on about it so far. Okay. That's what I got about it so far, is that somebody comes to save the day after the fact, but that's why you notice this person is like giving you roller coaster vibes, on and off. It's either they didn't see you to be a fit mother. Sometimes let's say your Aquarius, your significant other got this other bitch pregnant, okay? And it's like, hell no, you're a stripper. My wife is a fucking lawyer. No, we're gonna bring that fucking baby over here. Nevertheless, that's still unfair to the mother. She can be a stripper, but if she's coming home and her house is clean and there's food in the refrigerator and the child's clothes is clean and she's providing a safe environment for her child, you can't take that child away from the parent just simply based off the fact that you are in a better financial status. Okay, better financial. It takes more than that. It has to be some type of neglect. Okay, because just because you got money doesn't mean you're a good person. Hence, my baby daddy. Does that make sense? Okay, that's why I only had one. I was mortified from the first one. I refuse. Okay, to have any more after that one. Okay, all right, cool. So you will be spiritually woke. So there's gonna be an awakening behind the intentions behind this pregnancy. So there's an awakening. Let's find out when the awakening happens. When does awakening happen? When does the awakening happen? When does the awakening happen? When does the awakening happen? Okay, so there is a tower moment, 5, and I do got the number 6. Okay, I also have love bombing. This person's gonna be love bombing you a lot. Okay, but so I'm getting the 6th day of August. Something's gonna happen, like where you're like, you don't think it's weird that the baby's about to come and we didn't create a baby room? Cock that tea. Cock that tea. Okay, we didn't create a baby room. There's no crib. Like, there's no baby stuff here. Like, you're buying clothes, but where's the baby gonna sleep? Clock that T. Clock that T. Okay. So, I mean, this could just be, like I said, one your significant other Aquarius got somebody else pregnant, and there's gonna be some legal matters behind that situation. And this is new because the person's only 1 month pregnant. We said 8 months. It takes 8 months. If they're gonna have the baby in 8 months, I mean they just got pregnant. It takes 9 months to have the baby. Okay. Clock that T. Okay. So yeah, start if your husband or your significant other Aquarius has been feeling real sleepy, gaining weight out of nowhere, those are clear signs that somebody else is pregnant if it's not you. Okay. Clock that T. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. Somebody's trying to take somebody got you pregnant for the wrong reasons to take your baby. Somebody got somebody pregnant unwanted and they wanna take the baby. Somebody's just getting ready to have a baby and they're gonna be going through postpartum and they're gonna feel like you're an unfit parent. So there's some type of legalities behind this child. Somebody does come in to save the day, either during your pregnancy or right after the pregnancy. You guys are gonna have a connection there. Okay. Also, let's see who this person that's coming in and save the day. Who's this person? Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios will do that. Scorpios are very they don't like people to be treated bad. Like, I'm a Scorpio, but we are revengeful. Do not, and I repeat, do not try to do anything to us. We are like, and we do not care. And even if you think about, I'm gonna be petty, and I do not care. When I did it with the intentions of not caring. Where you was gonna take it. I had no cares in the world where you were gonna take it. When I took it, where I took it. Okay, and I said, clock that T. Okay, you got to be more careful than that. Okay. All right, cool. So let's see what's going on. So Leo, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio came out again. A Libra or a Taurus. One more. Tauruses are fun. Gemini and Scorpio came out again. So heavy on the Scorpio. This is Scorpio coming to save the day, Aquarius. For those who are going through it. So be mindful. Watch out for that. Somebody is coming to save the day with that. Is there anything else I wanted to say concerning this? So there is a turning point. This is the turning point with the lucky breakers. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that support because this person is gonna go ghost on you, and the only thing you're gonna see is the court documents coming from the court. Determining where that baby's gonna go. Unfortunately, for those, you know what I mean. The people just don't know how to just be real and grow up. Like you'll be surprised with the antics that goes on in this world with people, like when they just want what they want, especially people who got like super money. I'm gonna be honest, like when you get a lot of money you start getting fucking bored and you be like, why do I go to somebody's house and they have a trampoline and they have a fucking pool and they have a fire pit and they have a ping pong table, and then because niggas get bored and start wanting to just add more shit and more shit and more shit, unnecessary shit that you really 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 don't necessarily need. Okay. What's going to be the signs of the roller coaster effect? Like, what is this person going to be doing? Ghosting you, leaving you in the dark, leaving you at night. Sometimes leaving you in the day, leaving you at night, leaving you in the day and night. When I get these cards back to back, I don't get good or hermit. I get night and day from it when I get them back to back. Does that make sense? So yeah, night and days, sometimes days without seeing you. Okay, especially during the pregnancy, because all they need you to do is incubate. You're an incubator. They don't really give a fuck about your feelings, or they wouldn't even put you in no type of situation like this. You feel me? Sad to say, and I hate to say it, but this is what came out. Yeah, they didn't even care about the sex with you. They said the sex wasn't even good. They don't have sex with you. But that doesn't matter because somebody's coming to save the day. Niggas fuck pregnant bitches too. Let me just say that, clock this T. I never had so many niggas kicking to me when I was pregnant. It's ridiculous. Niggas will really try to have sex with you while you're pregnant and do not care. You hear me? I promise you that. So don't y'all men be thinking. Don't y'all be thinking, yeah, they look at you as a bad luck person, not worth it, not worthy of keeping this child on your own. They will give you a pet to keep you company. Somebody's gonna give you a pet to keep you company. And somebody right now, pregnant, thinking about the fact that they don't have a daycare, a day room for their child set up yet, the birth room set up for their child. and looking at this cat and this dog in this corner and saying to themselves, this message was for me. I'm in trouble. I kind of knew this person was like having a baby with me over false pretenses. Okay. And so this is for the Aquarius. Who's this person again? Capricorn, Leo. Could be a sign, a message for Gemini and Scorpio. So heavy on the Scorpio. This Scorpion is ruthless. 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 Okay. What else? Shazam. 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 They got a lot to say. What do they want to say? What else is going to be happening? Yeah. Off guarded with you. Coming to check up on you. Right back out. Right back out. Making sure that you have your essential needs. Everything that you need to take care of this child. That doesn't mean that they care for you. Or making sure they're keeping their investment. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. They got cameras on you also. They're watching you 24/7 also. So there is cameras in your house. So you need to know that. Watch out for that. Also, they have like a special time that they come see you every day too. Not every day, when they do come see you, because it makes sense. Like they will be ghosting you for a long period, but when they do come, they come at a specific time all the time. And I'm getting 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Okay, or the angel number 555. See how that resonates with you, okay? The angel number 555. Also, they don't want you eating meat. They only told you that they want you to eat fish. See a little fish in a cup? They only want you eating fish. They tell you that. They're very strict. I don't want you eating meat. I don't want you eating this and that. You're to eat fish, vegetarian, blah blah. They're real strict of what you're feeding this child also. Okay, they're not even letting you enjoy your pregnancy. And finally, a woman's wish is to finally be fat and just be happily fat and just finally eat whatever she wants without being judged for 9 months. That makes sense. And this person's like, no, you're gonna eat, strict diet. They're protecting their investment. Okay, they dearly need and want this baby to go with this other person. Now, what I want to find out is who's the other person, of course. Okay. Let's see who this other person is. I got to find this out. Let's see who this other person is. Who's the other person? What? Let's roll the dice first. Who's the other person? Capricorn, Taurus. Just keep coming out the same thing over and over again. Pisces and Gemini. Scorpio and Gemini came on again. Okay, so if it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, they're waiting for the baby. They're waiting for their happiness. They're waiting for the baby. That's what they're there for. They are waiting for their baby. So this is gonna end with that because it was kind of spooky. I didn't even expect this to actually go this way. So this actually isn't even a love reading at all. This is a whole novella. This is a whole novels. Okay, this is a whole. Okay, like y'all learned some things about me again. Clock that T. Okay, but yes, that was a lot. Okay, but it is what it is. I mean, you rather learn the hard way or you rather hear it here first, so you could be prepared for what's getting ready to happen next. Okay, so definitely, there will also, whoever this person is, start asking for an allowance. I mean, they're willing to do anything to keep this thing they got going on between you. So every single month, tell them. Every month that pass, do the math. If you need $15,000 to get away, you're gonna need a whole new address with this child. So I would say think of the budget and then tell them you need that monthly. Oh, I need $3,000 a month for this, $4,000 a month for that, whatever it is. And yeah, start saving up your money and start saving up for the exit plan. Also, I would say probably like 2 months before your pregnancy, you're gonna want to get somewhere safe, or even a month before that. Okay, so you can go ahead and have that baby in peace. And you heard it here. Clock that T. Okay, Aquarius. So this was like, yeah, I don't know where this reading went, but it went somewhere. But hopefully that message is for somebody. That's exactly what I got. And thank you for tuning in to Tarot with China. Make sure that you go ahead and subscribe, because I'm having a subscription contest. So whoever subscribes to my channel at the end of the month, I am going to pick somebody out and do a free hour reading with me. Pretty girl, me. Okay. So bye.